an effort. So character is very important. Um, the scenario is very important. Um, I don't get I don't get mad at anyone in real life. If I have invited you to call, send an email, or ring the door to meet and give all this work away so you can see how good it functions and easier it is for anyone. And then let's just move on. I don't want to deal with it, so you can translate it and I can be there until any one of you can get it, which is very easy to understand if you know what I'm talking about when I am there giving it and I can show it. So it needs the discretion, the trust. Um, it's been too long talking here, so I don't want fake characters in my real life. I am very straight when it comes to, you know, because I have a lot of imagination. So the more freedom I have, the stronger my boundaries are. So I don't mix things like that. I can design myself to talk crazy, to talk with all these emotions that I have been studying, to bring a look at this war and all these characteristics from all these sides, having a opera, and how can we just move forward. If it's helpful to have a script for any side to move faster into something that we should enjoy as the most beautiful art craft. And I would say again, it's the eighth art. I have called it the eighth art. Would love Bill Gates to say I'm sorry and thank you to me. It doesn't have to be public, but to me. But in that order, in that order. And anything that you have spoken bad about me in order to justify how you do things or how things work. It's very easy to judge others in order to, because you have so much, is you're blinded to see people's original work, because that is not the original work. That's in only a little part. Every young person dying in Ukraine and every Russian and volunteer from around the world, it is young. Um, it will be a better win to prepare speech of peace, to prepare mediations of peace, even if nobody knows the outcome of whose land is whose. Get around it little step by step. You don't have to have the whole story, but get more around it as everyone is stepping in and the countries. This dialogue has to be taken from other people's words and using those words once again and keep that fire alive to a crescendo so we can cultivate ourselves in your image. And this will improve as well because when I listen to, whoa, I can't believe it because I got Twitter, so I got to listen to the Pope tweeting. So I was, wow, being stuck in the past. No, I have been stuck in virtual reality. I have been stuck in a fantasy world all my life. Whoa, I am 48 and 80. Well, uh, nearly half of my life. So the I was just to say that I heard the Pope say today of the spirit of all of us, right? Something like that. So yes, I do love leadership and people in power. Top leader, cheerleader, and bearer of the cup. So cheers, and to Rishi who can he has so much fresh energy and is bringing a lot of vitality in. I still don't know if the people from United Kingdom see themselves as the cherry on top of the cream for the world. It's kind of like to understand legally they have the Commonwealth, but I guess only the taxpayers from United Kingdom maintain what's going on in here. So they will understand with the numbers and the economy how it can rotate for themselves as well. But I I don't know about economy. I think when people celebrate, they can work more because they are more spirit to work more and bring. They want to bring to their children. They want to prosper for their family. I guess for people who are more selfish for themselves, right? Uh, and we have to learn to be selfish because it's been very hard for Christians being good, and one has to be selfish and protected as well. Is a true horror story if you're not. That's for sure. No matter who is who. So it's very important to be not just prepared, but protected. And if you have to choose from being protected and prepared, you have to choose to be protected. Many of the third world countries who are against the wars of United States and their allies who support these wars, they have invested in protection just to maintain their nation. I can tell you that from Venezuela more than the people, because the people can die and be born again. Eventually, more or less, there will be people. So this has been the great fear and the great reason that forms us today. Because people are still attacking others for whatever multipolarity angle. Uh, when we study the neutrons and the ionic energy, we see more of a dance because we think that, oh, this is like this and this goes up and down and that's it and this goes like this and then, oh, there's a lot of things going on. moving. It's not just stable like that forever. There is, as for what, which it is as it is, and there are a lot of things going on us around. Like I don't want to change this because I know it's no need to change this. This is what it is. So why would I focus all my energy in changing this when this is already made as it is and this is what it is, right? I would make something else. Playfulness and joy and being with your children can show you the dynamics of what is all this about. They still carry in their memory the meaning of life. I know many parents want their children to be in the computer as well, or in the screen, in their phones, that it is good for them, that they will learn coding. There's nothing wrong with it. Because they don't have a heart, so there is no heart. There is no heart, and there is a great danger for the future generations, because those who have a heart will be seen as stupid. They haven't focused themselves in protecting themselves and creating all this cover of illusion, all this protection. So these are the people who are always in guard, telling you about what is a heart. It's like you're telling me to follow people who are still on that stage. I cannot understand, and I will never understand it. So there is no solution for a problem that you already see as such, and it has nothing to look at because you already have the solution. So it's kind of like, why you want me to follow a problem when I am okay? A state, a state of divinity, no one can take away from you. No one can. One has to be grown up to know that. Sometimes an entity cannot take care of itself because it's going towards auto-destruction. But not now. If you take care for the next 300 years, can continue with the strength that you think to have today. Immigration is going to be very hard conversation. Is when you put the map of the world to draw all the points where people go to emigrate. And I don't know how long it's gonna take for that program on transparency to come back, because if, let's say, one country is giving that credit to other country in the program, it will show up to return to the ones who gave it. And people should just be happy to create their wealth and consider that's worth it. It is worth it to follow your own stories because they are original. And if someone is giving you a hand to, if someone or something or whatever you look for to learn and to achieve is there, that is part of creation. The fear of being dominated by the colony or the whatever they call it, it will dissipate away more and more because they get to be more responsible for their inner authority while they were for many generations just enjoying their lives without much. It can really automatically prosper for everyone. So just for the main first tech giants to consider the beauty. You don't have to give all of yours, but have that in accord. And for the world too, each country will understand the beauty of it. So it takes a lot of effort. It is easier to do things by oneself and one's properties because it's yours. So you don't care if you lose or you win. You're in full control and management. To trust others for this. This is a new other level. And if a father, a bishop can write with other religions as well, they can be translated for the Jews, it can be translated for the people in the Quran. Because the Quran also believes, not of the second coming, the Quran believes there's going to be a leader for the Muslim, for the whole world. So, I think the Spanish have that. Uh, uh, we don't have too many people thinking of that, really, I think. The evangelists love that. Something that is a little more a story that is contemporary and it makes sense to everyone. To touch that field, I don't think it's just one person, but the gravity of a new instrument that is supposed to be a tool for good. Of course, each country and culture should have that credit to their own people. So Christians don't need to meddle on Arabic affairs. Arabic people should stop investing on terrorists on our countries because they have their own problems, right? They want to destroy us in order for them to come up. So it's very tricky to see both sides of the same entity. but they have all those characteristics, even if they don't play it. Um, when they're taking care and giving credit to their own people, taking care, there's a lot of obsession in the world, in the Muslim world. There's a lot of fixed idea because they can only think in one way. So celebrating, they have beautiful parties and that. It's beautiful to celebrate the good things, especially with your beloveds. I can't wait to do that. So I don't know what to tell my mother anymore, because in video camera or being just chatting with people, I don't. This is not my. This is not my way of being. So my way of being is seeing people doing a lot of celebrations, events, and all the creations they are doing in their mansions into villages. People can learn to role play in virtual reality after the program is giving with all of it, how it works. There are other genius waiting. I bet you from China, computer engineer can discover something else. And the changes, just accept that these changes are not easy. They are. This is a nature that has happened to all of us. So I am very sorry to see all these people complaining in Twitter and get to imagine that I'm gonna be in tune with something. So it's better I go back to my stories, music. It's something weird to think that stage in the purgatory of gluttony and insatisfaction is is very hard. It's quite an effort to write this chapter. So I was just thinking, just put the images and move on. You can leave that for another time. Just the images can speak for themselves if you cannot relate with the story, because it feels so stuck. It's like it's going to last forever. So it's kind of like, why write about it if it's still lingering, hanging there, like just useless, just the same for what? Hoarding information for what? So it's funny because nobody comes to me. So from being so popular in my own ways to being loving with my workmates, making my family laugh, be talking here just for nothing. 'Cause nothing of my proposal has been made as it is because they have not seen the light of it. So I guess they all agree that they have the power. They all have shared that affinity until today. That is the truth. So they have to keep with their show business, I guess. It's funny because losing money, it's like it's not really happening. They see it, they see the numbers, but it's like they don't get it. They don't see it. Maybe when it really hurts their pocket, they're going to ask because there is no heart to follow, to feel. It's just a hard on, a laughter, false promises, stories. Let's use another entertainment and laugh about it. Until then, I guess when it gets so hard that so many people die and just finished without thinking that it's affecting them. It's not affecting me, it's affecting everyone, and especially those responsible. Take time to, I guess, digest that you can start anytime. So you are being rude to yourself, nobody. You are being rude to yourself by not stepping towards that which is to be discovered. Trust me, there is no other way. I can guarantee. Talking bad about others is not gonna make you better. Remember that. Unless it is a world that you want to live in. And then just escape as a nobody, as a ghost. That is not being real. So, I mean, of course, it's being real for some make believe. Absolutely. People buy into that. That's for sure. What if they don't have more money to buy? Because the energy supplier are not enough. And those who have so much money have nothing to say. No story of their own. They cannot steal from others, from their stories, to make a better act. Mm. It would be obsolete to pat their shoulders because there would have been nobody to win over. They managed to escape from Earth because they invested all the money from Earth into going out into space and let it rot. It's kind of like difficult that my energy is going to support that, or the energy of the world is going to. This is the nature of this earth. Is be on your own crystal meth in your brain, or whatever pills you take that are so real in your mind, so real. But look at the nature of this world, the energetic field, that those visuals, the complexity of the average is in analytics. is shown to be frustration. Is the natural everyone vibration. 40.5 from 10. Let's say 10 is happy as a god, mm, and plenty. So 5 is medium, so it's depressed 4.5. And now it's going a little more. No matter how much money you have or not, it's the same energetical feel of frustration. That is the string. So if you move that frustration on your behalf with a word that signifies the achievement, I guess it's interesting then. It is interesting to follow. I guess that's something that people tweet for to achieve. So we're not just monkey see, monkey do, right? All right. So, well, the mango smells so good that once I eat it, I'm not gonna smell it anymore. It lasts for a little while, that smell, so I better enjoy it. Bye. I hope it really goes faster and stronger. Bye.